Okay, hello everybody and welcome to Iron Software. Thank you so much for your time today, for joining us on this webinar for accurate barcode reading and writing. I'm Craig Beaumont, the sales lead, and I'm joined by my colleague Shadman Majid, our software sales engineer, who'll be running through some live demos. Welcome, thank you for joining us, Shadman. We'll walk you through how IronBarcode can help you generate and read barcodes accurately in .NET applications. And make sure you stick around until the end because we have a special participant offer.
Yeah, we'll also have a live coding demo where I will demonstrate the functionalities of how we can implement IronBarcode easily and seamlessly in your application. And also, don't forget to stick around till the end for the Q&A session for any questions that you may have.
Thank you. So just an overview of today's agenda. Here's what we'll be covering today. We'll have a quick introduction and features, a quick overview of IronBarcode's capabilities. We will do the generating barcodes. So how to create barcodes in .NET applications. Shadman will be giving us a live demo on that, along with the reading multiple barcode formats as well, ensuring accurate barcode scanning. We'll go through a live coding demo as well afterwards. And then we'll have a brief overview of pricing and licensing so you can understand the various options and features that we can go through with the different libraries we have. And then at the end we'll have a question and answer session, so it's your chance to ask us anything, and as I mentioned earlier, please stick around to the end because we do have a special participant discount offer. So we'll go straight into the next slide. So a quick overview of IronBarcode. IronBarcode is a C#.NET library developed by Iron Software that allows developers to create, read, and manipulate barcodes in their applications. It supports various barcode formats, including QR codes, Code 128, data matrix, and many more. The library is designed for easy integration into .NET projects, offering features like barcode generation from text, images, and PDFs, as well as reading barcodes from different sources with high accuracy. It is commonly used in inventory management, document processing, and automation workflows. I'll just hand over to you, Shadman, to give a more detailed overview.
Yeah, thank you, Craig, once again. So IronBarcode is basically supported for all the .NET ecosystem functions or the applications available. Like as you can see, it supports C#, VB.NET, and F#, and across all the platforms across .NET 9, 8, 7, 6, and even the core standard and the other frameworks. In terms of the barcode formats that we support, so here is a USP that we support almost over 50 different types of barcodes, whether it's a QR and 2D matrix, whether it's the modern linear barcodes like Code 39, Code 128, or PDF 417, and even the older linear barcodes formats like the UPCA, UPCE, EN8, or EN13, as you can see from the screen. In terms of reading the data from the barcode, we support different data formats like the barcodes that can be fed in an image format, in a multi-page div file format, or even in the system.drawing objects. And even for readability, we support taking inputs as byte arrays, streams, and PDFs. In terms of accuracy, we also support the barcode reading across like specifying on a certain crop region, setting the output formats, and also in terms of faster performance, we have the multi-threading support that actually sets us apart from the other platforms. In terms of correcting the images, we have a lot of filters available so that before the images are being fed, so they are corrected and the best possible output can be read. And finally, when we have to write or generate the barcodes, we also have the option to export it as an image, object, stream, HTML, or PDF. Also, you can encode the barcode data in text, URL, bytes, streams, and numbers. And in terms of checking the fault tolerance, so there are options to check the checksum, the null checking options, and also setting error correction methods so that the barcodes are much more readable and actually the data doesn't get lost. And finally, for customizing the barcodes based on your company's needs, we have different styling options to resize it, to set options, colors, and logos to the barcode. So that's pretty much it about the overview of the barcode library. And I would like to add one more thing is that from the 2025.2 onwards, we have also added the support for Android and iOS development. That means for mobile application development, now our IronBarcode library also supports it. So over to you, Craig, once again for explaining more in details about our barcode generation and reading functionalities.
Thank you very much, Shadman, for that overview of the different features that barcode, the IronBarcode has, and all the formats that it supports. It's incredible. And yes, as you mentioned about the mobile support, this is very exciting for us. And yeah, it's kind of essential these days to have that. So it's yeah, we're very excited to have the full support on Android and iOS mobile platforms. So generating barcodes, we'll just go over this quickly. IronBarcode makes it easy to generate barcodes in just a few lines of code. You can create QR codes, code 128, data matrix, and many more formats. I'll just give a brief overview of the use cases and the different industries that will utilize this. So you've got inventory and asset management, create barcodes for product tracking, stock management, and asset labeling. Document processing firms embed barcodes into files for classification, automated data entry. You've got the logistics and supply chain sector, so generate shipping labels and tracking barcodes for packages, very important these days when everything's done online. Payments and ticketing, produce QR codes for mobile payments, event tickets, and discount coupons. Manufacturing, of course, label products for batch tracking, serialization, and counterfeit prevention. You've got the POS systems for price tags, promotional barcodes, loyalty program codes, etc., and security identity. Create barcodes enabled ID cards for access control and authentication. So I'll briefly hand over to Shadman for a overview and a live demo of the generating barcodes.
Okay, thank you, Greg. So now I'll be showing a live demo where we'll be going through a simple and seamless example of how we can generate barcodes in different formats by adding just a few lines of codes using IronBarcode. Alongside that, I'll also show how we can maintain readability and use error correction so that the barcodes that are being generated are readable and the data do not get lost while generating. So for that purpose, I will be sharing my screen and showing you an example of how it works. All right. So as you can see from my screen, so I have the Blazor application that I'll be using for this demonstration. So in this Blazor application, I have two separate screens. So for one, I'll be showing how we can generate barcodes from different formats. And on the other screen, the barcodes that are being generated, they will pop up at the bottom. And also later on, I'll be showing how those barcodes can be read, or the barcode data can be read in different formats, but that's for the separate part of the webinar. So, all right, let's get into the details of the create barcode functionality. So as you can see, these are some of the barcode formats that we support. I'm reiterating again that we support almost over 50 different types of barcodes, but these are some of the most popular ones. So what I'll be doing is I will be selecting some of the barcode formats, and then when I click on generate barcodes, those specific barcodes will be created with some random value data. So for simplicity, I'll be choosing just 4 separate barcode types: Aztec, code 39, QR code, and MSI. So let's do it. So when I click on generate barcode, it will generate the barcode. Just wait a little bit. All right, so the screen shows that the barcode generation is completed. So where do we view those barcodes? Very simple. Let's go to the second screen, refresh it. Yeah, and see at the bottom, the 4 separate barcodes are being generated. So it's very simple, right? And the functionality. And now if you look into the code, you will see that it's even much more simpler than you are expecting. So let's get into the code right now. So I'll be showing how we are doing it inside our IronBarcode coding system. What are the methods and what we're doing it. So here in the backend, when the generate barcodes button is being created, the create barcode method is being triggered in the C# application. And inside that, it takes a parameter as in the list of barcode types that I need to generate. As I just showed to you that we select the barcode options or the barcode types, and that gets passed into the create barcode method. So now I'll be using a random value generator to set the values of the barcodes that I'll be generating. And the most important part is the barcode generation part. So since there are multiple barcodes, so I'll be iterating over all the barcode types, getting a random value. And then what I'm doing is that these are the two main lines. So what I'm doing here is that I'm calling a barcode writer and then calling the create barcode method. And inside the create barcode method, I'm passing the value of the random value generated. That will actually be the value of the barcode and also the barcode type, whether it's Aztec, code 39, code 93, QR code, or whatever it is. And finally, once the barcode is generated, I am saving it to my server directory along with the specific name. So basically, these are the two basic lines, simple basic two lines that you can use to create barcodes of any formats based on your requirements. And one more thing is that I want to add, inside the create barcode method, you can actually not only embed values as a string, as I'm setting it here, you can also set values as byte array or streams as per your wish and as per as you need, so that it is as flexible as possible. One more thing I wanted to show to you is that in the code, as you can see that there is a if-else classification for QR codes and non-QR codes. So why did I do that? So for QR codes and 2D barcodes, two-dimensional barcodes, it happens that sometimes the readability gets lost when the QR code or the barcode is distorted. So for that reason, in order to maintain the readability, when we are creating the 2D barcodes, or for this example, the QR codes, we have an option of setting the error correction level. So for that reason, I have separated the QR code generation code. That's very simple as well, simple two lines as well, using the QR code writer and then creating the QR code. But the only difference is we are adding an error correction level. And the error correction level can be medium, high, low, based on your requirements. But what does it do? Basically, what it does is that if I just get back into the presentation again, into the screen again. So this is the QR code. So see that this QR code has, like in this QR code, it has data embedded into it. So if I add the error correction level to medium, and then this is the output. But if I add the error correction level to a higher level, so the QR code generated will be much denser. So it will have much more data embedded into it, so that when the image is distorted as well, you can get data from there. So that means in a nutshell, you can set the error correction level to high or low, and based on that, you can generate the QR codes based on different types of formats. So that means if you want to maintain data, but the speed of barcode generation is not a matter, then you can set the highest level of error correction. So the QR code generated will have a dense data and a lot of data embedded into it. But if it's a lower level, so in that case, you can set it to medium or low. In that case, the barcode generation, the QR code generation will be faster. But in that case, there will be a possibility of losing some data for distorted images, but it depends on you. So you have the option to flexibly manipulate that based on your needs. All right. So that's pretty much it from the Iron barcode generation methods and the way to do it very simply. So now, once again, I'll be handing it over to Craig for explaining some of the functionalities and use cases of reading barcodes. And then I'll once again show a live demo of how we'll be reading the barcodes that we created just now.
Thank you very much, Shadman. That was very insightful and a great demonstration of just how easy it is to use IronBarcode. With just a few lines of code, you can get things up and running and generating these barcodes for your industry use case. Okay, so moving on to the next one, reading multiple barcode formats. So Shadman demonstrated the generating, so now we're going to reading. So IronBarcode excels in reading barcodes accurately from images, PDFs, and scans. We support multiple formats simultaneously, make it perfect for complex workflows and automations. Some of the key features, we can read damaged or low quality barcodes. We can extract multiple barcodes from a single document, and it works with various file types. So JPEG, PNG, PDF, TIFF, etc. Very flexible in those terms. Some common use cases, again, industries, etc., just to give you an idea of who we support and our customers. So we have inventory and asset management. So scanning barcodes to track products, update stock, and locate assets. We've got document processing, so to be included in like workflows. Extract barcodes, barcode data to automate file organization and retrieval. Logistics and supply chain, for scanning, shipping labels for packages, and tracking and warehouse automation, etc. Healthcare, they're a big customer of ours. You can read barcodes on patients' wristband, prescriptions, and medical records, etc. Payments and ticketing, so to validate QR codes for transactions, event entry and discounts, etc. Manufacturing, scanning work orders and product labels for quality control and tracking. POS systems, speed up checkout and inventory updates by scanning barcode product barcodes, and security identity, so verify barcode IDs and access credentials. So I'll hand over to Shadman again for another live demo on how to read multiple barcode formats. Thank you, Shadman.
Okay, thank you, Craig, once again. So just in the previous demo that I showed, so we created barcodes of multiple formats. So now what we'll be doing is how we'll be reading those barcode data, the barcode types, and all the other details. So for that reason, I'm once again sharing my screen, and now I'll be showing you to the second implementation, the second screen that I showed previously. So you can see here that the barcodes that I generated previously. So all these barcodes are visible here at the bottom. So, and now what we'll do is that we'll implement the barcode reading method that we have inside our IronBarcode library. So for that purpose, we have different options, barcode reading options that we can set. So on the left-hand side, you can see that we can specify which barcode types we can read so that the optimization or the processing is faster. So for your company, so it might be only required to scan specific types of barcodes. So we have the configurations to only set the specifications or the barcode reader options to that specific barcode types, as you can see on the left-hand side. So that actually helps you to speed up the much faster rather than searching through all the options. And not only that, there are different scan modes or scan options like the auto, machine learning, or basic scan that you can use to tweak your barcode scanning methods. So now I'll show you how we will read or what the barcode reading method will do and extract the data. So for example, on the left hand side, I will click on this barcode, and on the right hand side in the results, you will see the barcode data and the other values being extracted. So clicking on it. All right. So now you can see on the right hand side, see that it found one barcode in this file. The barcode type is Aztec, and see this is the value, the random value that was generated, and it gets extracted. So if I just expand on this, you'll see that the barcode value, the barcode weight, barcode height, and the barcode points as in the coordinates that is in the screen, all these have been generated along with the barcode type, the Aztec, that is the barcode encoding enum being set. Now, let me show you how seamlessly and how easily it's done in the code. So if I look into the code, if I look into the code, This is the method that does the magic. So read barcodes from any bitmap. So it can take any bitmap format. And alongside that, I can set the barcode reader options, like which type of barcodes you will be reading, which type of scan mode you will be setting. And only this one line, barcode reader.read, this actually does the magic. So when you pass the bitmap and also the barcode reading options, it reads everything and then generates the results. Finally, if you want to get all the details of the barcode results, so this is the get barcode results method, and inside the result object you have different properties like the barcode encoding, that's the barcode type, the barcode result height, weight, points, and the value, all the data that can be easily extracted from here. So there comes one more question, that I showed that all the barcodes that we had, it had only one single barcode in the image. But what if there are multiple images inside one file? So for that reason as well, we have a separate option, separate functionality for reading multiple images or multiple barcodes from one file. So let me show you a demo once again on that. So I'll be uploading a file that contains multiple images, multiple barcodes, and we'll be getting all the barcode data from there. All right. Yeah, it's uploading. It has. Okay, perfect. So see that inside this image file, we have 14 barcodes, and all the barcode data has also been generated. And for that reason, there is a barcode reader options, expect multiple barcodes equal to true, that can be set and extract the data. And if I select on any of the barcodes, it can actually extract all the data from there very simply. So it's very simple, very seamless. Just add the configuration options of expecting multiple barcodes, and it will also extract multiple barcodes as per your need. It's very accurate, very fast, and you can tweak based on your company's needs. So that's pretty much it about the live demo regarding generating and reading the barcodes. Now, once again, I'll be handing over to Craig. So yeah, you can actually explain more in details about the licensing and also our exciting discounts announcements.
Thank you very much for that, Shadman. That was a wonderful demo. And again, it just highlights how easy and simple it is to use IronBarcode. So let's get down to the important things, the licensing models that we offer and also the pricing. So as you can see by the slide, we offer various models, starting from our light license, which is designed for one developer, one location and one project for $749. This is a perpetual license, or we follow the model of the perpetual rollback. So you only pay for the license once. The only thing that expires is the support and updates, but you can always use that initial purchase license up to that support and update expiry date. So we'll always support that up to that date, and then you can choose to update that later as well, extend that. The next level, we go up to the plus, which is double the price, but you're allowed up to 3 developers, 3 locations and 3 projects. And then we move into the professional, which is our most popular by far, which allows for 10 developers, 10 locations and 10 projects. So that just works out at a price of $299 per developer, which is exceptional value. And then we go into the unlimited. So that's more for kind of enterprise businesses that have a lot of developers and they just don't want to be counted. They don't want to have that, to be able to give them the flexibility to add developers and projects at any time. And that's what the unlimited license gives. As you can also see, this also adds to the higher level license you get, the SLAs come down as well, and we offer different support levels. So we've got email support on all the licenses. We move up to the live chat support, which is available on the plus. We add screen sharing with the professional, and then on the unlimited, you can have all those and also Slack Connect option. So the higher level you go, the more support options you have. We also offer, you can add on things like royalty-free redistribution as well. This is a one-time cost of $2,000 to include it in your own sold solution. We also offer the SDK redistribution if you want to redistribute the license, but give your end users the flexibility to access our API. So it's like an open API that they can then access different components of that. And again, that's just a one-time cost forever. You'll never pay any more. We offer flexible support options as well. You can choose the 1-year model when you purchase the license, which gives you 1 year of support and a recurring subscription. That'll be from 1 year after initial purchase. There'll be the subscription charge, or you can choose 5 years straight off the bat, which is the most cost-effective option, and also locks the price in as well. We offer 30-day money-back guarantee on all our licenses. We also offer free trial keys as well. We do aim to get people's projects up and running 100% first. That's why we offer support on the trial key. There is no output or limit to the trial key, or the whole features are exactly the same. You can't deploy it, but for just for development. So we offer that for free, a 30-day free trial key. And to back all this up as well, we offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, and all the base licenses come with 1 year of product support and updates included. So we're very flexible in those terms. These are our team licenses, which we do track just for developers. So it's the amount of developer machines where our license key is being utilized. And that's the only thing that we collect, and the location as well. No other data is shared. But if you did want to go completely offline air-gapped, which is very popular with the banking sector and healthcare sector for high security environments, then we offer the enterprise solution, which is completely air-gapped offline as well. I will talk about this more in the next slide when we talk about our suite of products. But yeah, make sure you stick around as well, because we have this special offer, like I mentioned before, which will give you $749 off a professional license, 5 year. Now that's either a single product or the suite. So it basically works out at 2 years free support, and that's available until the 4th of March. So that's a really great saving of $740. That's probably about 33% off, which is exceptional value. Okay, so we've talked about the single product, the IronBarcode. Now, if we move on to the next slide, which is the suite of products. So we also offer the suite, which is basically the same model, except it's you get all 10 libraries for the price of just 2. So it's double the price. We don't have the Lite. We don't offer that option for the suite. So you start off with the Plus. So it gives you the flexibility for 3 developers. For $2,998, you go on to the Professional, which is 10 developers, locations, and projects for $5,998, or the Unlimited, which is completely uncounted, not counted at all, and that's $11,998. Again, one-time purchase, 30-day money-back guarantee, perpetual license, and all the coverage is the same again. The various different support options we offer, increasing depending on your license level. OEN redistribution, again, is just double the cost for all 10 libraries, which is IronBarcode, obviously, which is what we're talking about today. We also have our flagship product included in that, IronPDF, Word. We have our OCR reader as well, QR, Excel, Zip, Print, and our latest product, IronPowerPoint, which completes the whole Office suite of products. So if you were thinking about two libraries or more, it's definitely worth looking into the suite, because that gives a really good return of investment over a long-term period, and to have all these libraries in your toolbox for another project, because they're perpetual, so they never expire. So that's basically the Iron Suite. And then we also have, I just wanted to briefly talk about the enterprise license, which brings up to another level. You'll have to contact for that. Basically, we offer the enterprise for our higher end clients, and it gives the choice of you can have EULA adjustments. We allow that, the end user license agreement, and it's also a completely offline air gap solution. So any high trust environments really appreciate this license, because it's completely untracked. Banks, healthcare, etc. We're very popular in those sectors for that actual license type. In this day when security is becoming tighter and tighter, being offline is beneficial and a must for a lot of our clients. So yeah, that's the air gap as well, and that's the enterprise. You can also add source code escrow as well, which is a good option for a lot of our clients who want that peace of mind should anything happen. That's also another option, an add-on that we can utilize for the enterprise license. So that's a brief overview of the pricing and licensing. And next we will go into the question. Oh, sorry, I completely forgot. We are going into the questions and answers, but just before that, the code, by the way, for the free 2 years of support is, what was the code again? Oh, it's free-2 year. Okay, it's right there in the slide. So I'll move on to the questions and answers. So that wraps up our presentation for now. Let's open the floor for questions. Please drop your questions in the chat and we'll answer as many as we can.
Yeah, so I can already see one question. It's kind of a technical question regarding how does IronBarcode compare to open source options? So yeah, that's a very good question, because there are a lot of open source tools that are already available, and many of you might ask that we can already do that using open source tools like the reading and generation of barcodes. But where does IronBarcode actually stand out? So there are separate points, but I would like to highlight a few things. So one of the most important part is the barcode reading and generation method. So it has much more superior accuracy and performance compared to the open source tools that are available, because we support reading barcodes from different formats. We also support multi-threading, batch processing, just as I mentioned before, which are not available in the open source tools. And also we support a vast range of barcode types, like over 50. As I shared to you previously, but the open source tools that are available, they only support a limited amount of versions. One more thing is that in real life, when we are dealing with barcodes, keywords, or images, so there will always be issues that the images could be distorted. There could be issues where the images need to be corrected before they need to be fed in. And for that reason, we have a huge variety of image correction filters and enhancements that we can do, that can be done, which are not available across the open source tools that are available. Finally, as well, I would say that we're supporting the cross-platform support. Already we are introducing IronBarcode not only in the .NET ecosystem, but also in Android and iOS, and we'll be supporting more platforms as we update our product later on. So this is one thing that we'll not find in the open source libraries available. And alongside that, some of the advanced features that we provide, like detecting multiple barcodes from one file I showed you in the demo, styling the barcodes based on your company's needs, and also integrating the barcodes in PDF and documents, or processing all the documents in batch using multi-threading and fast processing. These are the options that we will never find in the open source tools, because it only gives you a basic level of support, basic level of barcode reading and generation support, which will not be available. So I would, of course, say that if you choose to try out the IronBarcode, You will find it very simple, flexible, and of course, the performance and accuracy, it will definitely stand out compared to many of the options available in the market. Yeah, so it's over to you to test and trial. And of course, we are always here for you for any support, any documentation needs that we provide, which is also, I would say, another USP that makes us stand out from our competitors. Yeah, so I think that pretty much answers the questions. So if there is
there's a couple more here as well, Shadman. A couple more have come in.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, someone's asked a very good question about the coupon code. When does it expire? Yes, that's a good question. On the 4th of March. So you have basically 2 weeks to utilize this. $749 off professional license, 5-year professional license, either the single product or the suite. That gives, $749. So it's basically about a third off, which is an incredible discount. Really, really good value. So get in there quick, get your trial license, and get your order in before the 4th of March. I have one more question as well, Shadman, quickly. If I have a developer in Berlin and one in New York working on 4 projects, which license do they need? Okay, yeah, that's a good question. You're slightly above the plus license on that one because you have 4 projects. So I would recommend the professional license, which gives up to 10 developers and 10 projects. So that allows room for growth. And as your business increases and the amount of developers, you've got the peace of mind that you've got coverage there as well with the professional for up to 10 developers. Again, we offer the flexibility of extending this as well and upgrading this at any point. You can upgrade to the next level for the difference in price plus a $100 admin fee. And you can extend your support and updates at any time as well. If this lapses, no problem at all. Your license will be perpetual. Should you need to update to newer versions, and we generally have a release once a month, then just reach out to us, get the support and updates extended, and then you can take advantage of any new updates we've had. Performance enhancements, bug fixes, and any requests, feature requests we've added to the licenses as well. So we're very flexible in that way. Yeah, I think that was it. Was there any more questions on your end, Shadman? I can't see anything here.
No, I also cannot see any questions. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I think that's everything then for today's webinar. Thank you very much for joining us today, everybody. We really appreciate that. And don't hesitate to reach out. Should you need anything, you can email myself. That's Craig at ironsoftware.com. You can email the general sales line, sales@ironsoftware.com. And you can also email support@ironsoftware.com if you have any technical questions for Shadman as well. He'd be more than happy to answer those and be able to assist you to get things up and running smoothly. Thank you very much for your time as well today, Shadman, for the demos and everything. That was very insightful, and really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. It was actually a great session, and look forward to speaking with many of you again, maybe for more details on IronBarcode and more of Iron Software. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care. See you soon. Don't hesitate to reach out. Bye-bye.